Good morning. It's 11:13, it counts. It's 2026. Now I know I haven't been present in a while. Something about getting older, man, is just... So over Christmas and New Year's, I spent some time in Melbourne with some friends who gave me... who were very, very generous to gift me some crafting materials. One of such being... like 4 full DIY kits. Now these kits are like build your own miniature worlds. I was gifted a greenhouse, a normal little house, a bunch of others, but the one that we're going to be building today is Moses' detective agency. Except we're not. Now I don't know who... Oh, that says Mose. Mose. It's fine. I don't know who... Is that? No, definitely Mose. I don't know who Mo is, and I'm not really in need for a detective agency. So what we're gonna do instead is turn this detective agency into a mini witches emporium. So I'm still gonna be building this kit as the instructions say and going along with the kit building rules. However, just along the way, we're gonna be adding a few different flares. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect, but it has LEDs in it, which I'm very excited about because I've been wanting to learn soldering and things for a very long time. So let's crack into it. It's like IKEA on crack. So first let's just see what we are working with inside this kit. So we've got a little sandpaper square, some of the furniture, bits of wire, and then I'm assuming just all of the walls and clips. So I think let's just take everything out and then go from there. It has all the maps and things printed out that you have to put into little picture frames, which is very, very cool. Is that gonna drive me insane? Perhaps. So B30. So do I just pop this out? Okay. 31. 32 and 33, obviously. That made me fucking sweat, bro. Okay. And then I need piece C3. PO. Bro, they got like actual like windows and shit in here. Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed. I've returned with the lizard for moral support. Oh, glad I checked that. Did not know that was doubled over. That took so long to do one piece. Okay, I'm just gonna... Great. Okay, cool. You can go over there. You can come back to those guys. We're all happy. Okay. But now I get to use my little sandpaper and make sure everything's nice and smooth. How hard am I really going to be going on this? Let's be for real. So, first instruction. Instruction 1 starts with glue it together. B30, B31. No. B30, B33. Click into floor piece. Yes. The wood's not straight, but yes. Oh, wait. Glue floor. Glue floor. Glue floor. I also should have put down a cutting mat. I forgot that was a thing I would be doing. Excuse me, pardon me, ma'am. Pardon me, excuse me. Oh, slide on in. Lovely. That's super cute. It is bigger than the edge, but that's fine. I'll just... What edge? Who edge? Never met her. And then we repeat. And we boop. And we boop. Boop. I don't want to bend it because I just realized, I forgot that there's no like backside to this. Anyway. My tongue definitely touched that. Great, well I've made one set of the furniture, so I'm just going to quickly skip-a-doo-bab through this, and we'll come back when we're actually assembling all the walls and things. I finally finished all the little knickknacks, so now it's actually time to put everything together. I'm actually very excited I chose to turn this detective agency into a witch's apothecary because it turns out this detective was looking at witches. There are tiny details, and I know they're not going to be seen, but on this typewriter, it says things on like how to study witchcraft, types of potions, types of magic. So clearly this detective was going after a witch. This piece of hair, I swear to God. Which means it's going to be very, very easy for me to transform this into a witch's house. So I'm just going to quickly put the walls together and then we're going to start interior decorating. I am painfully overwhelmed by the state of my desk during this project. Bruh. We've got all the cutouts and instructions on this side, the actual building here, and then all the things I built here, and it's just so much. So I have no actual space to do things, so I'm gonna clear the desk quickly before we get into the paint, because I'm just... This has also taken me days, by the way. I thought this would be a cute little quick project. This has taken me days. But before I clean off, I guess I should show you, this is the base that we're at. This is our starting apartment. This is where we are here. Each one of these is a piece of wood that then had paper glued onto it, so I had to wait for that to dry. And then each one of these is like a separate piece of trim that had to be glued on. So just getting to that point, mind-numbing. Absolutely mind-numbing. But I have everything together, and now we're at the fun part. Now it's just interior decorating. Interior decorating is fun. So let me clear my space, get into a vibe, and we'll decorate. So right now it's giving very bland New York apartment that you can barely afford. So we need to turn it into the witch's cottage of my dreams. Now, there weren't any plants that came in this kit, so thankfully, the person that gifted me this kit also gifted me a bunch of other kits that they had lying around that came with some other plants. Now, obviously, because it's a DIY kit, all the plants have to be constructed. except for this bad boy right here, which we're gonna call Jeanette. I think Jeanette is gonna go right in this corner because basically the desk has to go here because there's a little channel in the flooring there for where the wires need to go for the lamp. So I can't put it anywhere else because the wires simply will not fit. However, in saying that, I don't want to put the bookshelf how it was in the picture because in the picture it was like right up against the wall here, which I just think no witch would have that. It's too cluttered. So I want to push this all the way to this exterior wall and then bada bing, bada boom, Jeanette.
Groundbreaking.
And then this is supposed to go above the desk. You know, I'll see if I even include this. I don't even know if I do want this. I just made it because I thought it would be cute. But we might ditch that and actually just put our own things up. But what I do want to do, I do want to add some like green, I guess mold. Like drips and things down the wallpaper. I think it'll be aesthetic. You're just gonna have to wait and see the vision.
Now, obviously, no witch's cottage would be complete without a witch's hat. I had some dry-ass polymer clay that I used to make this witch's hat, so I think it gives like an old rustic vibe, and then I glazed it, and we ended up with this. I also did the same thing for the lamp, as I wanted it to glow in the dark after the LEDs get turned off, so this is also made out of glow-in-the-dark polymer clay, which I think is very, very cool.
Time for the moment of truth. Mother... Okay, the LEDs might not work, but the lamp being done in glow in the dark, sick choice.